Hey, Hickok 45 here with the CZ75 P-07 duty. You hopefully saw this in our first video with the suppressor attached. It was pretty quiet. You might not have heard it, but you saw it, right? Well, I don't know. We took the silencer off. John put it somewhere. He's lost it. It's resting quietly, I'm sure, behind a bookshelf or something. So we don't have any suppression for the gun today. Just kidding. You did see, though, hopefully, when Eric came by from NC Silencers and let us use a suppressor for it and shoot it that day. It was a lot of fun. You know, I mean, those things are just fun. Of course, the gun is not designed to be used only with a suppressor. It can be used either way. You know, it's the threaded barrel, of course, as this one comes. And we don't have a thread protector for this one, but let's be careful with it. Or we'll go to Home Depot and get a big nut to screw on there. But so you've got the higher sights and everything, and then they seem to be on pretty close. With the suppressor on there, you're not trying to necessarily drive nails with it, but I think the sights are close. Although it's interesting, we brought it out and they were a little loose here, so good thing I caught that and I tightened it up, and I think I got them where they need to be. But a pretty nice gun, I'll have to say. It's a CZ, and I won't rehash everything, but it's what you expect in a CZ: a great grip and a quality gun. You know, quality pistol, no doubt about it. It feels good. You got your decocker here, you know, which you can take out the Omega trigger system. You can take that out and put a thumb safety there, so you can carry it cocked and locked if you want to, just like some of the other CZ75 models. So that's up to the user. You've got just your rails and an ambi decocker or thumb safety, whichever you install or decide you prefer. And it's just a nice gun. It seems to shoot pretty well. It's a double action to single action, or I prefer striker fired basically, but this feels pretty good. It's got a nice single action and a double action pull for that matter. So we're just going to shoot it today. It's 9mm. We're shooting 124 grain American Eagle. Okay, so see if we can hit anything with it. Just play a little bit. We didn't want to send it back. It is a T&E gun before we play some more, and thought we'd invite you to the range. Now let's just start off by shooting that vase, or trying to shoot that vase. All right. Put some holes in cans. There's another vase. Oh, we smoked him. Smoked that pot. There's another pot. Let's smoke him. All right, those are fun. Those are fun. Okay, there's a 2-liter. Nice, nice. Okay, sights aren't too far off. Okay, nice. I like that. Well, feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Yep, if I hold up on the plate, it pops it. Has a pretty nice reset, I just noticed. I was in the other video, we were playing with the suppressor so much that I wasn't thinking about all that stuff as much, but that's a pretty nice reset. It's not too far back, so pretty good, or far forward. I like that. And let's get I've still got magazines. Now I did notice that it shoots and functions okay with the CZ75 magazines, the other magazines. One thing I did not point out in the earlier video, it's another advantage of the Chapter 2. I was reading that the gun, because it's polymer, they're able to have a little bit wider or more space in here, okay, inside the grip, and still not have a big fat grip because you don't have the panels. And so they made the magazine just a little bit wider. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe it is a little bit wider. And this is this gun's magazine here, and this is a regular CZ75. They're a little bit longer and thinner, you see. But both magazines hold the same number of rounds, I believe. So that's pretty cool. We're able to use, and I was surprised after reading that that, well, first of all, as I said, they are able to get the same number of rounds, I think it's 15 or 16 in both magazines, by making this one a little bit fatter, but it's shorter and it fits flush. Pretty nice, huh? And that was the president of CZ calling, but I'll get back to him. So that was one thing I meant to point out, that it does use, seems to use, and again, since these are thinner, I would have thought maybe they wouldn't work, but only one time with one of them, it didn't seem to want to latch well, but by and large, they click in pretty well, and we've been using them. You might not want to carry one on duty unless you're real sure. I don't know, it seemed to work fine. Maybe I had one stuffed with an extra round or something. So that's a nice bonus, because we had 3 of those already. And CZ was nice enough to send us 4 or 5 magazines with the gun. So we always appreciate that. Okay, because we do a lot of shooting around here. Speaking of which, let's do a little more. All right, sweet gun, sweet gun. Let's play with the other hand just for kicks. It's always good to practice a little bit with both hands. Never know when someone might have your strong hand tied up. And there you are. Let's try this 2-liter. I don't know, sometimes when you shoot them with your left hand, they don't explode the same way. Oh. Okay. And if I hit the gong with my weak hand, I might just quit. Who knows where to hold up there. I'll take it. I'll take it. Maybe I better keep this gun and not send it back. Tell you what, it's a good shooter. I don't know. That's the first time I've shot this thing weak-handed. I didn't like stand out here and burn 500 rounds just so I could do that. I just get in a crazy shooting mood. And I guess I'm usually in one of those moods, aren't I? Well, at least a crazy mood. Put a gun in my hand, then I'm in a crazy shooting mood. All right, yeah, just, you know, CZ again just feels good in the hand. It's just made for the hand. Imagine that. Well, I don't know. Let's take a couple of shots out there, see if we can hit anything. Well, all right. I'm going to try the turkey. I doubt the rams would fall. That was a dramatic death, wasn't it? Well, let's try a ram. You never know. They might be feeling weak today. Yeah. Gosh, I hate it how you have to actually hit them before they'll fall. Okay. Doesn't seem quite fair, does it? You have to actually put a bullet on them. Let's try some little piggies over there. I'm sure where I'm going on them, actually. It's so dusty, you ought to be able to see. I guess that's my last magazine. Let's do something different with it, and rather than just throw lead over there, and maybe try to shoot it fast or something. Decocker works. Gun is hot right now. There's a round in the chamber. I get that question a lot or comment. You see, it's probably young shooters or young people, but whenever you say a gun is hot, it's 2 things. It could have been lying on the shooting table in the sun like today, it's over 100 degrees and the gun got really hot. Normally though, most of the time, what that means, 99% of the time, is that there is a round in the chamber, okay, when someone says the gun is hot. All right. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll even start out double action. Now this is my all-purpose holster here for, I think, a Glock 30 or something. Just about anything will fit in it. Okay, let's just pull and shoot. Oh, cowboy ringing in my ears. Oh, I just wanted to play a little bit there with that. So anyway, that's a pretty neat little gun. It's a really, whatever that means, shootable, right? I think you know what that means. A gun that's maybe fun to shoot, shoots well. You can just pull it out and generally hit what you want to hit with it. That's kind of what I mean when I say a shootable gun. Fun gun. Feels great. It's fairly light and a little bit noisier than it was in the first video, but a little bit smaller too, a little bit more convenient to put in a holster, don't you think? So the CZ75 P-07 Duty, that's the official designation of the pistol, and we appreciate CZ sending this to us to let us play with it. Positives, negatives, well, you've seen all the positives and any negatives. I don't know, you know, I'm not crazy about the double action hammerfall guns, but as far as those go, this feels pretty good. I'm not sure what else. Of course, this one has big, you know, sights sticking up on it, you know, for the reasons I've already discussed. I don't necessarily want a sight on a pistol, a carry pistol, to be that big, although if it's in a holster, you know, it's not a big deal, I guess. I don't know, I can't think of any big negatives with it. It's just a pretty nice gun. So, hope you learn a little bit by seeing that thing in action, and if you're thinking about one, I can't think of any reason to steer you away from it, okay? If you like this gun, it seems to shoot well. We haven't had any hang-ups with it using the suppressor or using it without the suppressor. Life is good.